pavers come all the way to this edge. So to cut those out, to get this down here and make it watertight. Now we gotta put the pavers back and there's nothing to sit on.
Now we just need to get it fixed because I got about $2 million worth of equipment and wood installed.
Right now, we're headed to Walker Lumber because it's the most urgent thing needed is lumber. They're tearing up. The quick fix on that job that we just left was it was a bar area and a stage and they had some leaks. So the guy put down this really thin plywood and some peel and stick, like roofing peel and stick, on top of the plywood to prevent the leak, which it did not prevent the leak. But now we're going in for a real temporary fix because they're about to do the whole roof. But for now, we have to rip up all this thin plywood that's warped and the seams are not stopped on the trusses. And we're gonna put some 3/4 inch down on top of that. And maybe still have to put a 1/2 inch on top of that just to get it built up so it's not a step. Now we go to ABC. We need white Terminator caulk. We gotta get 5 more pieces of T-bar and the flashing. That's it.
Let you guys go first.
You're clear.
That's a lot of stairs.
Why you don't use the freaking elevator, man?
It's broken. Down, dude.
No, it's not. We just use it.
It just
It's a communication.
It's a communications failure at the basement.
On that step, is it okay to be a step or does it need a ramp?
I don't think so. We need a ramp on it. But if you want to bring another 4 sheets, like 1/2 inch, we can put on it. It's no big deal for us. It's really up to you.
I don't want to hold up
I already
progress.
explained the superintendent why it was feeling wavy.
So you talked to Nana?
Yeah, tonight. I already told them.
So, okay, that's good, because Nana works directly for Andrew,
Yeah.
who calls the shots.
No. Ya levántalo con tornillo.
They had all this TPO stretched out, and they took all, like 5 guys, and one guy pulling this way, one guy pulling that way, and they push it against the wall. And then this guy comes in the middle and glues it. It was a lot, it looked a lot more awesome than it actually does when it's finished. So the good news services is revamping this whole building, getting it ready to open. It opens in 3 weeks. And they called us because they have all these lumber and equipment and machines, like millions of dollars worth of stuff downstairs. But this area was leaking. And they had hired another roofing company that came out here and they laid a tarp over the wall and stretched it out to here. And then the tarp collapsed and it failed. But the roofing drains are out there in the middle. And what was happening was rain was coming down, and of course it's running to the drains, but right here there's a curb. And water was running through the floor right here, and then going through the roof. But it was being trapped, because this is a little wall, so the water went in there, could not run out to go there. So they had tons of leaks and jugs. So we came in here and we laid down new plywood And then we lay down this membrane. We start from the wall, come down, and then back down again so it joins the other roof. This little wall here, we have to go up and over the wall just to make sure everything's waterproof. Because if you don't, the water can go inside this wall here and get under the membrane up there. So basically it's a tall curve and then up the wall. And now he's going to put the termination. He'll put the termination, put the caulk. And so anytime it rains now, it can hit the wall, it can hit the floor, it can hit here, and it's all going to run out, down, and over to that drain. No more leaks back here. That gap between the curb and the floor, where you took the wood out, putting something back, just leaving the gap.
We just put a small piece of plywood there to make sure the gap is marble.
They cut that back so they can put the TBO there, but now there's the gap in the floor.
Well, probably we need 2 by 6s. Oh, we broke it. We have to broke it because we don't want to damage this corner.
To get this to make this thing watertight, we had to bring that TPO membrane down to the membrane underneath the structure. The only way to do that was to cut out these little pieces here. That you see the pavers come all the way to this edge. So to cut those out, to get this down here and make it watertight. Now we got to put the pavers back and there's nothing to sit them on. So I got to figure out how much wood for subflooring that we need to build that frame. Yeah, it's just another thing. It's Monday, 3:30 p.m. and we've got quite a bit accomplished. I mean, that job's going to be done, wrapped up today. Back at Walker. Walker Supply. We're finishing up this project at the George Jones Museum. This is just a temporary fix. We're going to end up doing the whole roof eventually, but this had to be fixed now. So 6 guys, 1 day, did all that. All they're doing now is putting the pavers back where they go so they have a nice smooth surface. And it's time to go home. It's time to go home. I'm ready to go. I'm sweating through my shirt. See you on the next video.